Resident Evil 5.
Hey guys, this is Gathaway here, and I'm doing another episode of the Resident Evil 5 series, but this is a new series called Resident Evil 5 Remastered, Boston Nightmares. Single play.
Ago, the BSAA received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. Jill and I were ordered by the BSAA's European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker. Chris to HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris. Move in and procure the target.
Roger that.
What can you tell us about the area?
The satellite scan isn't showing anything out of the ordinary, but regardless, you should expect the unexpected.
Understood. We're in.
Let's move.
Boston Nightmares, the Spencer Estate. This is very something square and should fit.
What is it with this guy and cranks?
He's a man of refined tastes.
He's obsessed. That's what he is.
Something square and could fit in here. I'm gonna finish the mission. Oh, we're gonna go upstairs.
Eagle 6 to Nest. Do you read?
We read you, Eagle 6. Go ahead.
We found some men down. Judging by their wounds, it looks like they were physically assaulted. I figure they're probably Spencer's security. Lord only knows what killed them.
Roger that. We knew this mission wouldn't be a cakewalk. Use extreme caution.
The electronic lock is broken so much to go in this way. The only thing I can do is this way. Lock them inside. So it looks like somebody could fit in here. Gotta go that way yet.
Come on! Jill!
Roger.
Chris, I'm in a dining room. Well, looky here. I found a weapon I can use. Kinda takes you back, doesn't it?
To Raccoon City? Fortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
Hard to believe that was 8 years ago. I guess I am getting older.
You're not the only one.
It looks like a page from a diary of some. Looks like just from a diary. Some entries are missing. May 9th, 1998. I played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. He was a big winner, but I think he was cheating. That's scumbag. May 10th, 1998. One of the higher ups assigned to me to take care of a new creature. It was like a skin gorilla to me. Scott said there's been an accident in the basement lab. Just knew that something like this would happen. Those in research never sleep, even on the holidays. It's May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing that damn spacesuit since yesterday. It's getting grimy. It feels itchy all over. May 10th, 16th, 1998. A rumor just going around that the researcher who tried to escape the state last night was shot. Entire body feels hot and itchy. I'm sweating all the time now. I've scratched all of the swelling in my arm and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone but itchy but ate hungry, eat doggy food. May the 4 dash is she tasty. So I can't be in here. So it's ways barred and find a way, but a way to open it. The one who started the fire. Magic Memoirs 1. For a time it appeared that the Master Spencer would save his former health, but fate was not so kind, and now defines himself to a study for days on end. It's been ages since I have seen him taking his meals in the dining hall. I have endeavored to prepare meals like to his liking to bring him every day to study. Unfortunately, he lacks the strength and eats anything but soup and other liquids. He can recall the time of the history of his household when the situation was the direst now. Generations past, his spirit state was on the nexus for only the most well-to-do European science socialities. Only a skeleton staff remains a look After a man who keeps himself to a virtuous seclusion to at one of his many businesses. My family has been taking Spencer household service since of his great grandfather. The rapid state of decline would have been imaginable even just one of generations prior. I remember founding the days of youth, but that seems like a lifetime ago. About 50 years ago, back when my father was the head butler of the household. At that time, I was one learning his duties in preparation to succeed him, and there's only some chore or errand that would keep me running around the house. I remember how Lord Ashford, another aristocrat from the storied family, when the Master Spencer's soulmates, Dr. Marcus, would find refuge from the summer heat in this villa. My father and I would accompany them to do our almost to see what they wanted for nothing. Perhaps because I was the youngest person there, they would teasing me, although more often than not, they would treat me as one of them. I remember the time Lord Ashford gave me the first taste of brandy. It was on the second floor of the dining hall behind the stone statues lining the room. I would never forget the malicious scent they opened the bottle, but the cherished times were the only ones memories now. Whereas for Dr. Marcus and of course my father have all already passed on. Only Master Spencer remains is afraid of his days, but maybe few. When Master Spencer dies, it would be a mark of the end of his atrocious family, as well as the family service to his for now, but I can only wait for the inevitable. There's a note stuck behind the last few pages. Nothing useful here. Patrick's memorials too. Can't stop thinking about the streams of those poor souls imprisoned in the basement. I traded the virus soul to owe them the per Master Spencer's instructions 1 week ago. Whatever they become now, they are no longer human. I have assisted with the multiple experiments on Master Spencer's behest. I do not know what those just simply butlers, not schooled in the sciences, such as myself can be, but I should be proud that the Master trusts me with his important work. He usually has nothing but contempt or distrust for those people around him. However, I cannot help but feel the disconnect between how I should think I should feel and my mental state. On one hand, I am feeling the joy of the chance to assist the Master of the way I can, but on the other, you feel as if I'm losing my bit of my soul of each of the experiments I assist with. The only way I can receive my mental facilities is by taking time off or by trying to divorce myself from all of the emotion. Which would the case I must act, not question the Master. Duty to honor, and this is what is at stake. For generations, my family has been in loyal service to the Spencer household. I would not betray my duties, and I will serve Master Spencer until the end. I have defected my way of service. Time to check on the test subjects and report the current condition to Master Spencer. I will carry out my duties, and I will do this so honorably. Piano number 14.
Jill.
Okay.
Okay, no. It's locked. Went to Joe to open it.
Roger. Okay, it's open.
It requires 3 passwords. So I can't open. I can't go in here yet. This is the paper. Not this room. More paper. Open this door. This is where. Mars 3. Spent a Master Spencer Zen boy majority of my adult life. As of late, however, my actions to be indescribable. For example, they had taken every possible precaution to conclude his whereabouts from the outside world. For what reason, I do not know. For when one day he asked me to find a certain man to make him aware of the Master's whereabouts. I do not know why we should go to the lengths to contact this man, but perhaps that he wanted to see if someone should find him. The man in question is one Mr. Albert Wesker, a name I haven't heard in quite a long time. I only met him once, and that was over 10 years ago. I'm ashamed to admit that I can't recall his face because I was a head butler. It is my job to remember people for the reason I believe it became of his eyes, because of his eyes. Those cold, unfeeling eyes that completely shadowed his other features. At any rate, I have endeavored to get information in Wesker's hands without letting on that it was Master Spencer's desire that he would have that information. I know that certain unscorrupted individual who could put in the information on the streets for the right price. Even the kind that does not care who he talks to. What made the visual I found such importance is that he is an empty of employee of the female spy in the real dealings with the Wesker. Paid this man, I forgot his name, was Roberto or Ricardo, for more than he deserved, and gave him his bare minimum of information necessary to fulfill Master Spencer's wishes. I dutifully carried out Master Spencer's instructions to the letter. It was at the point that the situation took an even more cryptic turn. For that matter, let me go, and I do not know why. I asked him for a reason. The only time I ever had questioned him was responded with only with silence. I do not know what to do now. I am filled with a sense of loss. Everything I have ever gone. Everyone knows is gone. He did the entire life to serving the Spencer's household, and now that the book is formally chosen, the prepared reason. The only ones who remain will be the untrustworthy security guards and the people in prison below the premises. I truly doubt that the guard's ability to attend to all of the Master Spencer's needs. Could be the plans he depends on dying. No, if he's not that type of man, who he would want to leave all these affairs such an unfinished state. Master Spencer must have have some grand machines at the work that are beyond my ability to comprehend. At any rate, I could obey his wishes and take my leave. I would be loyal until the end, even if it breaks my heart to do so. There's another file here. It looks like the list of test subjects. 001 Hans, 0002 Felicia, 003 Marco, 004 Jonah, 005 Irma, 006 Ken, 007 Laura, 008 Williams, 009 Harrow, 0010 Derek, 011 Miles, 012 Albert, 013 Albert, Alex, 013 Albert. Number of the casualties been limited to 13 individuals listed above.
I can't stop it! The controls must be somewhere else! Sure know how to keep a girl waiting.
Quiet, Joe. Swear crank.
You grab it.
Roger!
Swear crank.
Go!
Looks pretty composed. I don't know what's going on here, but as long as you find the piper berry. Oh. Jesus.
This is why it smells so bad. Be careful. What is that smell?
No. I hope we don't run into whatever's making it.
And when have we ever been down?
What the hell is its problem?
This is why it smells so bad. Be careful.
Okay.
Take it.
Okay.
Starting to move.
I'll cover you.
Chill.